Damien, honours even. How do you assess that one?
In the grand scheme of things, I guess you could say it's a point gained. It's always a hard place to go. You finished the game last over 20 minutes, I think, with 9 men. You're under the pump, you're sucking up, you're defending your own box. And in saying that, yeah, it's still a tad disappointing. What was the penalty, 75th minute? I'll have to look back at the sendings off. I think Tyreek's one's a strange one. I think the second yellow's for an intentional handball. You're not going to intentionally handle the ball to give away a penalty. But we felt secure, and the sending offs have obviously swayed the game in a massive way.
Do you think it's a case where it's, if we're not going to go out and win this game, that we don't lose it?
Of course that is the case when you, like I said, you go down to 9 men, which is a bit of a shock. Like I said, putting their bodies on the line, sucking up for whatever, 10-15 minutes down to 9 men. Rarely happens in football, you rarely see it, so they've put in an amazing shift. As we said, always difficult place to come. Thought large spells in the first half. I thought we controlled the game and dominated the ball. Second half, patchy at times. But like I said, the sendings off, I'd have to say, had a massive impact on the game.
You must take some solace in the fact of the defensive display, especially with the 2 sendings off. Is that big for you and big for the group?
Yeah, fantastic. And even Sam Bone coming on, he hasn't played since the English season finished, so a couple of months. I thought he made some brilliant clearances and defensive headers. So yeah, listen, we know what we're built on, and what we'll always be built on is hard work and working together and staying compact, and you could argue that's what saw it out for the point.
And just on those signings, it was probably good to get minutes under the belt for all 3 lads, so that must be great for you on the squad.
Yeah, but listen, if they do need fitness, which maybe a couple of them do, it won't be a case of just giving minutes. If they earn your minutes on the pitch for Shelbourne, so it's about working hard on the training pitch and being ready for games. But no, listen, it's great to have them in the building, but most importantly tonight, said in the grand scheme of things, and if you look at the bigger picture, that's a good point.
Speaking of minutes under belt, it is great to have Shane Griffin back on the pitch, especially with the dismissals this evening. Fantastic,
yeah. There's a lot of big games coming up. So yeah, we've got everybody fit. Obviously 2 suspensions now coming up, so credit to the guys, obviously looking after themselves away from the club, Mero, the work he does, Rory, and yeah, so they're fit, they're ready to go, and yeah, so that probably paid dividends as well tonight when you're playing 9 against 11 men, their fitness levels.
Is it a case it's just we have to park this result now with such big fixtures coming up?
Well, you say park the result like it's a disappointment. Like I said, if you really strip it back down to 9 men, you look at the other result out of the west of Ireland tonight, you'd say it's a point gained. You're never going to be giving that up here. It's not going to be plain sailing between now and the end of the season for sure. So anybody that thinks it is, they need their head examined. So yeah, maybe a slight bump in the road, but at the same time, the boys should be very proud of themselves.
Our league fixture obviously are finished now for the month. Are you excited for the squad European adventure and obviously the FAI Cup to look forward to?
Yeah, well, I'll allow the guys to talk about the European adventure now, but not about the FAI Cup. It's just attack one game at a time and one competition at a time. So of course in the background the staff will work away on our cup games and even the upcoming league games. But yeah, for now it's Europe, and this place is a special place, so fans shouldn't be going home disappointed. Decent result tonight, big point, and it's the result and the performance here last November that got us into Europe that's got us playing an amazing tie for the next 2 Thursdays, so no, all is good.
You say there about the mentality and just taking each game as it's come. The players always echo that sentiment. Is that something you're really proud to have instilled in the dressing room, just that each game will take it as they come?
Well, listen, we probably hit them with the kitchen sink every day, trying to instill everything in them, prod them emotionally, everything. Yeah, listen, I think the minute you do take your eyes off the ball, or you look too far ahead, or you're looking behind, the performance is good or bad, you need to live in the now. So tonight all we were living for was this. Like I said, it wasn't Europe, and now for the next 7 days it's all guns blazing and European football back in Shelbourne, Talcott Park. We haven't seen it there in a long time.
We've some big nights coming up, especially in Talcott Park. How massive and how big of a role do the fans have to play in that?
Absolutely, look, they are 12th man, but you know, myself, Joe, we always sing off the same hymn sheet. So you know, last week when he said maybe there wasn't that intensity in the ground, you know, I would echo that. Whether there's, I don't know, political battles going on in the Riverside, new fans, old fans, I don't know. We need one voice, and the players need the fans. And outside of that, if the fans are nervous or edgy, it's not a time to be nervous or edgy. It's not a time to be scared. They're having their time in their lives, and trust me, the players are having their time in their lives. So, message to the fans: bloody enjoy this. You've been a long time waiting on it. So don't be quiet. We need you. We all need to be pulling in the same direction. But 1,000,000%, 2.5 years, we'd be lost without them. But please, do not be nervous. I'm looking down the barrel now. Let's just enjoy ourselves, as the song goes.
Thanks, Damien.
Cheers, thank you.